I'm the director of the Memorial Art Gallery, which is one of the great treasures of Rochester. It's a museum that features 5,000 years of world art. So art from ancient Egypt to the present. We have a mummy, we have a sarcophagus, we also have Monet, we have El Greco, Rembrandt. It's here if you want to see it. These artists at the MAG, they represent all kinds of styles and movements. So Renaissance art, medieval art, Old Master painting from the Netherlands or France, Germany, American art of the early 20th century, African art. So you can really explore the entire history of art with a quick visit really to the Memorial Art Gallery. Art is really the product of freedom of expression. An individual representing his or her point of view, his or her life story through an object. And so when you see a work of art by a pre-Columbian artist or an Egyptian artisan or a painter of the grand European tradition, you're experiencing how an individual experienced and saw the world around them. Each has something extraordinary to say about the world in which they live or lived.
There are certain artists, and Monet was certainly one in terms of his series work, that it's always important not to see a painting in isolation, but to really look at other works by the artist and how they kind of fit in with each other. And we decided, because he painted these in series, that it would be wonderful to borrow other versions of the series and have them all together in the same exhibition space so that our visitors can really look at this idea of series and how the same painting, the same image can be rendered in such different ways. There was a long history of artists painting the Thames. It was a very, very popular subject, and this was Monet's sort of take on that subject. I've always seen our Waterloo Bridge painting as just an incredible painting. It's even more incredible here because you see so many other versions and you really get a sense how Claude Monet was trying to see his subject and what he was actually painting, which was really, he was painting fog and light and smog. He wasn't really painting the bridge. Sometimes we call this the inner sanctum because you walk in here and it's completely experiential. And I've heard so many people walk in and say, wow, and they just let a breath out. We've had people say, I just got chills up my spine. Because it's presented in such a way that the paintings have their space. You can really look at all of them individually, and they are all really different, but they all play off each other. And so you're completely immersed in color and light. And then we created these interactives, these very, very high-level technical interactives, touchscreens, for people to really explore on their own. I've seen families using them together. I've seen 5-year-olds explaining to their grandparents how to go about using them. We have an image of a painting, of specific Waterloo Bridge painting, and then the sliders allow you to change the color and the transparency, to mix colors, to really create your own. Because as they change the color, it's really looking at how Monet was seeing the transparency and the color. What we wanted people to leave with was a much better understanding of what the series paintings were and the process that Monet used and the vision that he had and how he worked to implement this vision.
One of the projects I'm most excited about is a program called Media Arts Watch, where we are purchasing the work of artists who use the moving image, video, film, these sorts of materials and techniques to tell their stories. Isaac Julian is making a multi-screen portrait, so large projections on screens in our docent gallery that will together describe the life and the person of Frederick Douglass. The Memorial Art Gallery is in Rochester, the home of the moving image, really. I mean, this is where film and cinema were created. The film used in Hollywood, of course, was made in Rochester. So the Memorial Art Gallery is endeavoring to bring the art of the moving image into its collections through the Media Arts Watch program. The Memorial Art Gallery is a great place to spend a few hours. You can come see our exhibitions, our permanent collection. You can grab a glass of wine on a Thursday night. We're open late until 9 p.m. or come for lunch or brunch Wednesday through Sunday. Grab a bite, have a cup of coffee, spend a couple of hours. I hope you'll bring your friends and family to the MAG. Take out a membership. Depending on which one you get, you can bring your friends and family for free. You can come back as often as you like, stay as short a time or as long a time as you like. The beauty of that, of having a membership, is that the place is yours to enjoy whenever and however you like. So think of us, especially during the holidays. It's a great time to visit, and with the exhibitions we'll have on view, including our big Monet show, I think you couldn't find a better way to spend an hour or two. You can travel the world to see art like the art we have at the MAG, or you can just come to the MAG.